You are to have prayer and Bible reading in your home. Do you have it in your home? Do you say a blessing at the table before you eat? Do you have a time when you get your family together for a few minutes and you read them a few verses and have a prayer? In our home, we have prayer and Bible reading. We make it very brief and very short. I've never had one of my children rebel, so far at least, against devotions in the home, because we've tried to make it interesting, we've tried to make it brief. And if we ever have a minister in and he prays too long, my little boy will remind him right in front of all of us, to our embarrassment, that it was a little long for the prayer. Maybe you've never had Bible reading and prayer in your home, and you'd be a little embarrassed to talk to your wife about it or your husband about it, and you don't know how to bring it up. It's sort of an embarrassing subject, and you know, I've never understood that. Why it's embarrassing to talk about the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Is it embarrassing to talk about the Queen of England? Is it embarrassing to talk about some famous film star? Is it embarrassing to talk about some scientific discovery? Why is it embarrassing to talk about the creator of the whole universe? And why are we timid about talking to him? We have the privilege of coming into his presence every day, into the throne room, and we'll do more to help solve your problems as a family. And yet we don't use that privilege. Why? Has Satan somehow trapped us into thinking that prayer doesn't count? You know, a lot of people wait until their children are grown or half grown before they start trying to teach them anything, and then it's too late. Unless you have your child pretty well by the time he's 5 or 6, it's almost too late. The Bible says here a little, there a little, precept upon precept, a little bit here, a little bit there. You can't wait till he gets to be about 12 or 13 and suddenly try to jam religion down his throat. It won't work. You've got to start when they're small and do it a little bit at a time. But you say, Billy, I've already been such a failure as a parent. Start now. A little bit now. Ask God to forgive you in the past. Say, oh God, I've been a failure. Please help me and forgive me. He will. And if you're sincere in your heart about it and you really make a turn and a change tonight, I believe that God will help you with those children no matter what age they are. You can start tonight.